The National Youth Conference was held this morning at the Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium to mark the International Youth Day.
යෞවන සමාජ සමාජිකයෙක් වන මම මිත්‍රත්වය සහයෝගය හා
The event held under the patronage of President Anurukumara Dissanayake was also attended by religious leaders, MPs, government officials, foreign ambassadors and other dignitaries. Youth organisation representatives from across the island took part in this year's National Youth Conference, which was organised after a hiatus of 32 years.
මේ තරුණ ව්‍යාපාරයෙන් හැම විටම උපයෝගී කරගත්තේ ප්‍රමුඛතාවය ලැබුණේ පැරණි දේශපාලන නායකත්වයන්ගේ දුවාලට පුතාලට.
These youth movements have always prioritized the children or relatives of former political leaders. They were created as tools to protect political power, family influence and keep relatives in power for a long time. However, with recent political transformation in the country, the youth movement is no longer a pawn of political interests. Instead, it has become a force to transform the country and its future into the hands of right people who will take care of it. This is what the Youth Conference and the government have highlighted so far. Today, we hold the presidency, ministerial positions and represent the Parliament. But when we sit in these positions, we do so with the thought of the day we will step down. We do not intend to hold on to these positions forever. We have no desire to cling to power like Multibond. We have taken these roles with the hope of passing on the power and responsibility to you in the near future. We should raise our voices against injustice and stand up for fairness wherever it is lacking. But that voice must not be empty. We must first become just and fair individuals ourselves. Therefore, I urge you to raise your voice for justice and stand up for fairness. Above all, you must become young people with a conscience who truly represent justice and fairness.
යුක්තිය වෙනුවෙන් හඬනගන්න ඔබ සාධාරණත්වය වෙනුවෙන් පෙනී හිටින්න ඊට පෙර ඔබ යුක්තිගරුක සාධාරණත්ව නියෝජනය කරන හෘද සාක්ෂි සහිත තරුණෙක් බවට පත් වෙන්න.
The President also shared his views on government programs aimed at creating jobs for the youth.
අපේ රාජ්‍ය සේවය රැකියා උත්පාදනයකට සමත් වෙන.
We need a government that can build an economy capable of generating jobs. Right now, our government is like a pile of rubble. That's why we are working to modernize it. To achieve this, the Cabinet has approved the recruitment of nearly 62,000 people into the public service. In the past, former politicians hired over 100,000 people, sometimes recruiting 75,000 at once. Many of those hired had no relevant knowledge of assigned duties, and there was no proper service structure. Their skills went to waste. We do not recruit in large numbers like that anymore, but we do need to maintain state operations. There is a certain number of staff required across government departments. We have identified that number as 62,000. We have instructed all government institutions to recruit these 62,000 people as soon as possible. Will this completely solve the employment problem? No, it won't. But what should the government do through good governance? It needs to build an external economy that creates jobs. We have made plans to do exactly that.
Following the conference, a musical concert took place featuring performances by several artists.